So let's just have a look at what he's adding in
been a while.
this. So a bit more guitar work a little bit further in. There is definitely a lot of him playing the bass line at times. It's basically just the 4.
Yeah.
He's playing the 4 chord over all of them.
Is it literally over the whole thing?
He just moved. Yeah, play the full riff. 2,
3, 4. Ding, ding. Wow.
It's just playing the 4 chord over. Amazing. And then a bit of bass line and then more of a solo. Dee-down-dee-down. All that kind of thing. I think rhythm-wise it's a little different.
Probably, yeah. I was making it more Hendrixy probably then.
So
I wish I could see that
1,
far.
2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and. It's all Chuck Berry, but at fret 1, that's hard.
But it's that rhythm, innit?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3.
Change rhythm slightly. Nice.
No, it's such a cool little study.
It's
Isn't
got
it?
that kind of again. I can hear the Hendrix thing there. Or that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can hear that there. Hitting the octave there and jumping to it instead of thinking doing that.
What a cool thing as well that he's playing. I mean, who knows why it's actually in those keys? But we've got the key of F, the key of B flat, piano keys, horns keys. He's playing to them. He's accompanying. Even if he's written the song, he's accompanying.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then the songs he did write were in E and A.
Yeah.
So if he has a choice, he's in E and A. But when he didn't come up with, he's accompanying it. He's like, right, we're in. Let's do it there.
Yeah.
You know, no kappa or anything, because you don't want you want to be barring, so that you have control over when you mute.
It is really important and really good to get used to playing other keys. Like B.B. King, he'll play in B flats a lot because, as you were saying, horn players. You know, they don't like guitar. They don't like EA and
EA
D
guitar
keys.
keys. Yeah.
There's a certain sound. You know, like A flat.
It's in a nice part of the neck as well. But it
You
forces
hear that
you
sound, you know.
You can't rely on open strings, and
No,
that's a really cool thing because then you get these.
Yeah.
All of those. I think that's a really cool.
Yeah. No, I like it, and you get to know the neck more as well, which is what it's all about. You know, how do I get to know the notes on the neck? Well, just get used to playing other keys. You know, and build it up that way and get to know where your root notes are.
So just to give a bit more context on Steve Cropper, he was a guitar player with Booker T and the MGs.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
so he did some songwriting there, but he was the Stax go-to guitar player. Wasn't he?
I don't quote me on this. We'll have to double check it. I think like all those like Sam and Dave. I think he's on that. No, so
He's played on a lot more than even we realise,
Yeah.
and we've done some research.
it's all that kind of stuff as well. You know, all I think all that era is kind of him. You know, obviously with oh my God, why is he?
Otis Redding.
Otis Redding. All that kind of obviously with him, with Dock of the Bay, he's a co-writer on it. You know.
Yeah, so but also Dock of the Bay is a co-writer, but also In the Midnight Hour
Yeah.
and Knock on Wood, I believe,
Yeah.
is a co-writer as well.
I think
Even
I remember.
maybe on Green Onions as well.
Yeah, on that.
He was at least in the room.
He,
So.
he can't, I remember hearing once he followed the dots.
So that's the cool thing about that's Eddie Floyd Knock on Wood, and that one literally follows the dots as in
Yeah.
Vicky Steve's string. Again, I always think that there should be a dot at the 10th fret.
You're right. Yeah,
Rather than the 9th.
Yeah,
Always-
yeah.
So if we imagine there's a dot there, it
Yeah,
usually doesn't. And that goes up, right?
Yeah.
But then I don't know which one came first, but In the Midnight Hour
He
does the
reversed
same
it.
thing but in reverse. And then just DNA.
So all that, dun
It's-
dun dun, and it is you can kind of see
They're
where
all
the
those little-
Hendrixy thing comes from, you know.
Just do it
Yeah.
a little bit higher, it's the same thing, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So there's some great examples to give like a background in who is Steve Cropper.